The walls are quiet, the air is still. I reach for your warmth, but there's no thrill. Your laughter once echoed in every space. Now silence lingers, I can't replace. The chair you sat in is empty, bare. I search for your presence, but you're not there. The clock ticks slowly, the night feels cruel. A room without you breaks every rule. I try to fill the void with memories, but every corner whispers your melody. A room without you, I cannot breathe. A hollow heart that can't believe. The shadows stretch where love once grew. Forever trapped in a room without you. The window shows a sky once bright, now gray and heavy, blocking the light. Your scent lingers, faint in the air, a ghost of a love that's no longer there. I move through the day with a silent plea, hoping somehow you'll come back to me. But time is cruel, it never bends. A room without you never ends. I try to fill the void with memories, but every corner whispers your melody. A room without you, I cannot breathe. A hollow heart that can't believe. The shadows stretch where love once grew. Forever trapped in a room without you. If I could turn back the hands of fate, I'd hold you close, I wouldn't wait. But the past is gone, the night is through, and I remain in a room without you. A room without you, I cannot breathe. A hollow heart that can't believe. The shadows stretch where love once grew. Forever trapped in a room without you. The night descends, the darkness too, and I fade alone in a room without you. Storm inside me won't let me rest. A heart in pieces inside my chest. Your words like knives still cut so deep. I lie awake while the world sleeps. The love we shared has turned to dust. The promise is broken, the heart's mistrust. I search for comfort, I search for home, but all I find is being torn and alone. I try to speak, I try to call, but the echoes vanish. I stumble and fall. Torn and alone, lost in the night, a soul in shadows without your light. I reach for love that slips from my hands. Forever I drift on desolate lands. The streets are empty, the sky is gray. I walk through memories that fade away. Your face is a ghost, your touch a flame, but nothing remains, it's all the same. The dreams we built now lie in the rain. A love once strong, now only pain. I scream for solace, but no one's shown. Just the endless ache of being torn and alone. I try to speak, I try to call, but the echoes vanish. I stumble and fall. Torn and alone, lost in the night, a soul in shadows without your light. And I reach for love that slipped from my hands. Forever I drift on desolate lands. If I could mend the pieces inside, I'd hold you close, I'd stop the tide, but the past remains. The night has grown, and I remain torn and torn and alone, lost in the night, a soul in shadows without your light. I reach for love that slipped from my hands. Forever I drift on desolate lands. The darkness wraps, the world is flown. I fade away, torn and alone. The morning comes, but it brings no cheer. The world is hollow when you're not here. The streets are empty, the skies are gray. Everything changes since you went away. Your smile was sunlight, your touch was fire. Now I'm left with nothing but desire. The life we knew has faded to blame, and nothing feels the same. I search for the pieces that slip from my but nothing feels the same. The coffee tastes bitter, the rain falls slow, the world moves forward, but I stay low. Your laughter haunts the empty hall. I stumble through life afraid to fall. Every word we shared is lost in the wind, a story of love that couldn't begin. I search for hope, but it hides in vain, and nothing feels the same. I search for the pieces that slip from my grasp, but love like ours never lasts. Nothing feels the same. The colors are gone. The music is muted. The night too long. I call your name in a hopeless game, but nothing feels the same. If I could go back to the day we met, I'd hold you closer, I'd never forget. But time is cruel and leaves its stain, and nothing feels the same. Nothing feels the same. The colors are gone. The music is muted. The night too long. I call your name in a hopeless game, but nothing feels the same. The silence lingers, the shadows claim, and I walk alone where nothing feels the same. The room is quiet, the air is thin. I hear the echoes of what's within. Love once vibrant, now torn apart, leaving behind pieces of silence in my heart. I search for comfort, I search for light, but shadows linger through the night. Your memory drifts like dust in the air, and all that's left is a vacant stare. I try to speak, but the words are gone. The silence lingers from dusk till dawn. Pieces of silence scattered and cold, a story of love that can't be told. I reach for with pieces of silence to keep. Your hands once held me, warm and true. Now empty space is all I view. The nights are bitter, the air is still. I search for comfort, but feel the chill. The memories linger, sharp as ice. A love we shared has paid the price. Every word we spoke turns to dust. A heart once alive is cold to the touch. I try to reach, but you slip away. The warmth we had is gone astray. Cold to the touch, your love has gone. The fire extinguished, the night moves on. I call your name in the dark and hush, but I'm left alone, cold to the touch. The streets we walked are empty and gray. The echoes of laughter have faded away. I search the shadows for one last sign, a trace of your heart that once was mine. I want it forever, I wanted you near, but all that remains is a silent tear. The nights grow longer, the pain too much. I can't feel love, cold to the touch. I try to reach, but you slip away. The warmth we had is gone astray. Cold to the touch, your love has gone. The fire extinguished, the night moves on. I call your name in the dark and hush, but I'm left alone, cold to the touch. If I could hold back the hands of fate, I'd keep you close. The phone lies silent, no voice to hear. The echoes of laughter are nowhere near. The messages vanish, the words decay. I reach for you, but you drift away. The world moves forward, but I stand still, haunted by echoes I cannot fulfill. Every heartbeat a longing throw, trapped in the fading coals. I try to speak, I try to fight, but you vanished into the night. Fading colors, The park bench waits where we once sat, a place of love now left flat. Your hand slid mine, a final sigh. The day we parted, where we said goodbye. The sky turned gray, the wind was still, a silent heart, an aching will. The laughter we shared has turned to cry. Forever bound to where we said goodbye. I wanna go back, I wanna mend, but some stories don't have an end. Where we said goodbye, the memories remain, a heart in pieces, a lingering pain. I reach for you, but the past won't lie. I'm forever lost where we said goodbye. The leaves fall gently, the river flows. I walk alone where the cold wind blows. The echoes of love still haunt the air. A silent whisper that's never fair. The words we left are torn in two. The future we dreamed is overdue. I call your name, I hear no reply. I'm lost forever where we said goodbye. I wanna go back, I wanna mend, but some stories don't have an end. Where we said goodbye, the memories remain, a heart in pieces, a lingering pain. I reach for you, but the past won't lie. I'm forever lost where we said goodbye. If I could turn back the hands of time, I'd hold you close, I'd make you mine. But the world moves on, I cannot try, and I remain where we said goodbye. Where we said goodbye, the memories remain, a heart in pieces, a lingering pain. I reach for you, but the past won't lie. I'm forever lost where we said goodbye. The night falls soft, the tears run dry, I fade away where we said goodbye. The morning smells of yesterday, a world of shadows where memories stay. Your laughter haunts the empty halls, a ghost that lingers, a voice that calls. I hold the fragments, I hold the pain. The sunshine we shared has turned to rain. Each step I take, a slow ballet, dancing with the breath of yesterday. I reach for warmth, but it's not here. The echoes of love disappear. Breath of yesterday, it fills my lungs. A song of sorrow, forever sung. I call your name, but you've flown away, leaving only the breath of yesterday. The photographs stare with frozen eyes, a life once vibrant, now full of lies. I walk through rooms where laughter grew, but the shadows whisper I am not you. The wind brings scents can't place. A fleeting moment, a soft embrace. The world moves on, but I stay gray, haunted by the breath of yesterday. I reach for warmth, but it's not here. The echoes of love disappear. Breath of yesterday, it fills my lungs. A song of sorrow, forever sung. I call your name, but you've flown away, leaving only the breath of yesterday. If I could hold time, if I could stay, I'd keep you close, not fade away. But the past remains, the night won't sway, and I'm trapped with the breath of yesterday. A breath of yesterday, it fills my lungs. A song of sorrow, forever sung. I call your name, but you've flown away, leaving only the breath of yesterday. The night descends, the stars decay, and I vanish with the breath of yesterday.